Okay, to begin the base tour, we have a very meta compound gate. It's like as good as it gets, as you can see. Give perfect peeks into the compound all the way around. You have peeks outside to see if anyone's out there, and there's an airlock. Heading into the compound, you'll have depot boxes above you and double chain link turrets that cover the whole base. On this side of the base, you'll have your entrance with an oil refiner to jump up. This will give you a peek to see if there's anyone in your compound, and there is an airlock. Inside the base, you'll be greeted with 3 furnaces and a 2-box loot room. Heading down into the core, you'll have your workbenches jump up and maybe another furnace, depending on what you want. Through the door, you'll have a battery and a 4-box loot room with your TC hidden behind a triangle. Going upstairs, you'll take this ladder hatch to the shooting floor. In the shooting floor, you'll have these freehand peaks that give perfect angles around your compound. And you'll have 2 boxes depot in. Heading through this doorway, you'll have an ankle biter onto your roof, just to make sure no one's on there. On the roof, you'll have space for 2 turrets and a windmill. And the roof also gives great peaks. The total upkeep cost of this base is 8,000 stone and 1.2k metal. And since this base is free-handed, there's no external TCs. To begin the starter, it's very easy. You're going to start with a ninja star type design like this, and just fill it in with walls, leaving that one empty. This will be your jump up for later, and that is pretty much it. Okay, so this is what it should look like when it's all finished. Your starter upkeep cost is 7,000 stone and 120 metal, which is very affordable. So this will take us to our expansion. For the expansion, we're just filling in the walls, just like this, putting an airlock right there, and a window. This roof right here, you're going to want this to be wood, because you're going to be breaking that out later. So just like that. And I will fill this in right now. Okay, so this is what it should look like after you're all filled in. This is your second floor complete. That's about 50% of the base done, and now we can begin the externals and the honeycomb. You're going to be honeycombing these 2 back walls right here on either side. You don't have to put walls in here because this is a 1-wall raid base. Okay. And now we can move on to our freehand peaks. Okay, so the freehand peaks are actually very easy. They're some of the easiest freehand peaks you could probably do. You'll start with a triangle and a square, and then put 2 half walls right here. Now you're going to want to aim in this triangle right here. You're going to want to aim right in the middle of it, as you can see. And then when you're done that, don't move your mouse and delete these. Then you're going to want to grab a square, still not moving the mouse, take a tiny step back, just like that, place it, and it should line up perfectly like this. Right after that, you're going to want to place a frame so it connects to the base so it doesn't decay, and we will do the exact same thing on this side. Oh shoot. You have to do this one before you place the frame. So same thing in the middle of the triangle, just like that. I moved my mouse, so gotta restart. Go. Perfect. Just like that. Now this is connected to the base, it won't decay. So now we'll do the other side. And for this side we will be doing a transition, obviously. Boom. Both sides done. Base is starting to come together. Now we can begin the 3rd floor. Okay, so to begin the 3rd floor, on the honeycomb that we placed earlier, we're going to be placing frames. Just like that. And we'll do that on the other side. There you go. At this point you should have a ladder hatch. This will make it easier for you to go up and down your base. To start the 3rd floor, you're You're gonna place 2 triangles on either side, just like that. Then 3 half walls, right there. Same thing on the other side, just like that. And now fill it in with windows. Just like that. Next, you can build your airlock, just like that. So people cannot go deep on you near the stages. Next, we'll give ourselves our platform so we can jump up. Make sure not to fill that in with a half wall right here because this is going to be 2 boxes. Next, what you want to do is place 2 double door frames right here, just like that. This will add stability and make it so you can fill in the roof. There you go. Next, we're going to place a window and a door. That's going to be our ankle biter. And on this side, similar, but this time it's just a door. So you can get up. So that's pretty much it for the 3rd floor. Now we can move on to our roof. Okay, the roof, the easiest part of the base. You're going to want to connect 2 roof tiles to the outside, so like to the freehand. That's so it doesn't connect to each other. This adds for more peaks, just like that. Same thing on this side. There you go. And right here, we have our turret pods. Just fill it in like a cone. There you go. And that's basically the base done. And I will go ahead and fill in the 3rd floor. Okay, this is what the 3rd floor should look like, all filled in. Boxes are placed. Make sure to lock those so people can't just loot them. Here's your ankle biter. And now we can move on to the compound. Okay, so for the compound, I do this in every single base design. You're gonna want to build out 2 squares. Place 2 triangles on each side like that. Next, place a frame and connect it, just like this. There you go, that's what it should look like all finished. And we will do a transition to finish the 2nd side. There you go. That's both our compound gates done. And now we can move on to our actual compound walls. First, I'm going to fill in these compound gates. Okay, so this is what it should look like when it's all finished. And now we can move on to our compound walls and our barricades. First off, we'll do our barricades, because these are much easier to do. Also, every single one of my videos, I do the same trick. Put the toe to the middle of the square, and it'll add for a perfect placement. Same thing on this side. Put the toe to the square. If I can get this one to even place. There you go. Just like that. And now people will not be able to jump in. There's no way. It's very strong. And we can move on to our compound. Okay, so for the compound, it's a bit like harder to do. Harder than the ones I've done before. But what I like to do is leave a little gap. And I like to place it just get nice and close to it, but not too close. And then I'll come over to this side. I'll do the exact same thing, so I'll leave a little space and I'll just kind of get it close, just like that. And then these should just place perfect, like this. That side's good. Same thing on this side. Gonna leave a little bit of space. That looks good. Same everything. It looks good. But it was too close, so start. So I guess maybe about a meter and a half. I like to keep it out a bit, I guess. So that's too close. That'll work. There's a perfect one right there. And that should do it right there. That's basically the base done. You can add your oil refinery. I don't think a large furnace will fit in this compound because it is so small. But that is why we have regular furnaces and E-furnaces. But overall, it's a pretty good solo-based design. It's compact, it has good storage, and overall, it'll give you a good wipe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I also hope you guys get to use this base in a wipe. If you do like it or don't, give me feedback for things I could change in the future. But anyway, thanks for watching.